Good morning, Professor. Our case is about child custody in homosexual couples. First of all, what are homosexual couples? LGBT parent refers to lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender people raising one or more children as parents or foster care parents. This includes children raised by same-sex couples, children raised by single LGBT parents, and children raised by a opposite sex couple where at least one partner is LGBT. Also, LGBT people can become parents through various means, including current or former relationships, co-parenting, adoption, donor insemination, reciprocal, and surrogacy. Now, what happened in Costa Rica? The problem about that it's related that in Costa Rica it's not legal the marriage in homosexual couples, but it will be legal in May 25 in 2020. And those are the benefits that they will enjoy. The right to pay your taxes, the right to heritage, authority to take medical decisions, the right to divorce, maternity or paternity leave, and the right to custody of the children. Now we are going to focus in the law in the USA. What constitutes a parent in a gay relationship? Now, in order to determine custody for these families, courts nationwide are facing a tricky yet very fundamental legal question. What constitutes a parent? Cases involving child custody for homosexual couples most frequently involve lesbian couples who were together when one of the women had a child through artificial insemination. Plaintiffs in these types of cases argue that the term parenthood should include those who play a key role in a child's upbringing with the support of a birth parent, even when not connected to the child by biology or legal adoption. However, opponents of this expansive view of parenthood think that broadening the scope of who can seek parental rights could lead to spurious or deceptive custody claims. Further, these opponents argue that without a biological or legal link to the child through adoption, anyone who contributes to the child's upbringing, no matter how marginal or infrequently, could seek legal rights to the child.
Okay. Now I'm going to divide the case with married couples and unmarried couples. And first, with married couples, all states recognize a same-sex couple's right to marry. And if they decide to have a child after getting married, the, the state will recognize both of them as a legal parent. In case of a divorce, the judge will review if they have like an agreement with a custody, and if they doesn't have it, then the judge will decide which one of them will take care better the child. And however, the biological parent will have a better chance to win that custody in any case. In that case, in that case with the unmarried couple, the biological parent is going to have that custody, and the other one will have to appeal to a rough process to have a chance to see that child during some visits. And it is very rare the case that the biological parent doesn't win in the custody, and when it happens, it's because the other parent presents a strong evidence to the judge and that the biological one have like case of abuse, or he or she is in drugs, or any kind of inappropriate action that could affect the child. And just in those cases, the judge will give the custody of the um, the one that is not a biological. There is something about parenting agreements in case that in a divorce or a separate, both parties agrees about their responsibilities and decide to divide the custody in which both of them will participate equally in their child life. And if they have these parenting agreements, that judge will accept it. A little bit about human rights. Back in the 60s, those kind of parents were stripped of their parental rights because there was a belief that they couldn't have or they couldn't take care of their child. So they just don't have a didn't have like the right to fight for their custody. It was until the 1967 that things started to change, and it was because of the court in California that decided to eliminate the fact or the idea that those parents couldn't have or couldn't fight for their parental rights. And nowadays, only a few states keep the idea that those couples couldn't have the custody of their children. But anyway, there's a lot of states that adopt a non-discrimination approach, and some of them are like Mississippi, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Arkansas, South Carolina. However, some courts determine that a gay parent should always be married to keep the custody or visitation rights of their children. Thank
Thank you,
you,
Professor.
Professor.